What's happening? What's changing out there, guys? I mean, this thing is progressing, and it's a wonderful thing. Again, wild waste of perfectly good prices. If we know where to be standing as the lights come on, and we can help turn on the lights. That's the beauty of what we're doing, is we actually help turn on the lights. And we need to understand how to leverage this. I mean, you got most of the vendors out there wringing their hands, trying to figure out what they're going to do, etc. And we have the chance to be in the blocks, right? Go. The idea is they need what we have. You've got to, as several of you said this morning, you've got to cut through the fog. You got to imagine what's playing on the back of the forehead of these CFOs. I mean, it is a disaster. It is a train wreck that they're playing on the back of their forehead. You're having to compete with that. You're walking in and it's like, we need to talk to you about wound care. They go, what? What? What are you talking about, wound care? We have wound care. I don't want to talk about wound care. Okay? You want to talk about $2 million cash flow a year? Yeah, let's talk. Want to talk about that? Yeah, let's talk. It's all of what they need to talk about. What is going to enliven that conversation? It's not the formula or the algorithm we have. It's not the care pathway. It's not any of that. What's going to appeal? What's going to cut through the fog? The fog disappears when you talk about a net cash generator that can break even in boom, boom, 6 to 9 months, 9 to 12 months, 11 to 14 months, 18 months, etc. That's what cuts through the fog. I need to print money. Does a wound care do that?
Yes.
Does it print money? If it prints money, that's the point. Hello, my name's Sam. You want me to print you some money? Yes, sit down. Now we can talk. How do you print it? What kind? You work for Xerox? No, we're going to do it right here with your traditional operations. We're going to do it with wound care. Wound care. Yeah, wound care. How do you make money in wound care? We lose our butt on wound care. Don't have to lose. So basically, what are we doing? Are we selling an algorithm? Are we selling a care pathway? We're selling all of that, but we got to have the platform. I got to have a stage to stand on. Where am I going to stand? I got to have something to stand on. We got to do it from hello, right? We got to do it from the point of hello. Not that we're the biggest. We've been out here longer, and we're the biggest. We're the biggest. We are the biggest. We got 300 plus. Yeah, so what? Do you know how to make money? Do you know how to save me money? Can you tell me the impact you're having downstream and upstream just from what's happening in wound care? We need what do we say about the hurt? We said the hurt is your source of energy. We've got a decision to make here. This triangle has to be power. That hurt is what goes into the generator that drives the decision. The more we can define that, the more we can refine that hurt, the more energy we get out of it. If we take any old hurt, it's like Back to the Future. You feed that banana to it. Well, that's not a great source of energy. Give me a break. We need to refine this source of energy. That's what we're doing as we go up that emotional side. We're lifting the hurt. We're making it more and more clear, unique, etc. Because we want that hurt to be kind of tailor-made. It's like, I need this. I only wish I had this kind of tool. Hold. No weeping, right? No weeping. There's no weeping in sales. No weeping in this one. Aha! I got that. Just tell the salespeople out there, do not ask me what keeps me up at night. I'm tired of that. I don't want to hear that. You're supposed to walk into this office and tell me what you know about my business. 99.9% of all the sales reps walking into this office, the few that I see, have no idea about my hospital, and it is all public record. Please explain that to me. Please explain that to me. To get to where we want to go. Again, guys, we're doing it off the Murray thing. It feels awkward, etc. Because we're doing the three-step approach to get us work. Because operational covers 3 areas, right? Talent, processes, procedures, and technology tools. typically when you see training, you see it as talent enrichment, like talent enrichment. Here, it's like credentialing. Is that what we're talking about?
Yes.
I take a lot of pride and personal responsibility as a salesperson. A lot of us that are boomers are dealing with ex-er CEO, CFOs, ex-er physicians, ex-er leaders of the community, etc. We all thought that all the members thought we would control everything forever and it would magically die and then somebody would take over after we're gone. But what we're realizing now is the ex-ers are populating all these professional spaces, etc. And now you have the wire, and they have a whole another view on things. So what we have found is this whole thing of intergenerational. I mean, we've been kind of easing by, grumbling and griping about it, but we need to understand what are the values and drivers of these individuals. How do we adapt to be more effective? The boomers have always said, idiot, shut up. That doesn't work too well in the communication process. And then the wires, we go, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. What's with the rings and the tattoos, okay? The pierced stuffing thingies. What is all that, okay? So we've got to understand more about that. We've got to understand that these are the people that we have to communicate with. It's just as important for the Xers to know how to more effectively communicate with the boomers and not give up, if you will, and see everyone as their parent and the associated traumas that go with that. And the wires, they're ticked off that you even call them a wire. Okay, it's like I don't want to be associated with Xers or boomers at all. Don't even give my generation a name, because we're different than all of you. I mean, we got to clean up your mess. What a mess! What a mess! Grumbling and griping as they're sweeping up around you. So we've got to understand more about what they're about, and to be effective in this process that we're talking about. Because more and more of your CEOs, CFOs, your service line managers, your CNOs, those are being populated by these Xers and wires. And then the Xers and wires in this room go, at last, somebody's going to maybe inform these stubborn boomers that their way is not the only way, and there is no highway.